And historic flooding really hit farmers pretty hard. Some crops were flooded, others couldn't be harvested, some simply can't be planted.
Yeah, Fox 10 News meteorologist Matt Barentine joining us now from the Eastern Shore with a closer look at some of these produce problems. Matt?
Yeah, as you can imagine, extreme weather does have a large impact on farmers, which also impacts what you could buy at the produce market. And today, we went to the Allegri market here in Daphne to find out what's been affected. Farm fresh produce is the main draw at the Allegri market in Daphne. These days, though, locally grown goods are a little harder to come by after the flooding.
The corn, tomatoes, and peas, just about everything.
Owner and farmer Vince Allegri says the rain has impacted crops in numerous ways.
One item you see in there today is yellow squash. We picked that yesterday. The only thing bad about it, we could have picked a week ago if we hadn't had this rain. And the next thing, we're not going to have as much on this first planting because a lot of it got washed away. Across the street from the market, Allegri has winter wheat sitting in a flooded field. He'll need to harvest it in a couple weeks, but getting equipment stuck in the mud will be a real concern. Still water sitting in the roads and water out in the fields. The wet fields will create another issue for farmers, delays in planting, which will delay when fresh produce hits the shelves later in the season. It's later. Everything's later. I'd say everything's at least 10 days later than it could have been. But not gone. Allegri says have some patience, and eventually your favorite fruit and veggies will be back on the shelves. Now, another Baldwin County favorite, sweet corn, likely to be delayed as well. Usually it comes out right around Memorial Day or a little bit before. This year, Allegri says don't expect it until probably the early part of June. Reporting live from Spanish Fort in Daphne, I'm Matt Barentine, Fox 10 News.
Thanks, Matt. The cleanup